students, how are you all? I hope that you all are good and studying properly at your home with the help of our videos and teaching notes. This is your subject teacher of science from Helping Public School, which is situated in Gola Bazaar, Gorakhpur. So students, let's start our today's revisional video class. And now take out your science book and come to the chapter number 12, that is water. Okay, the name of this chapter is water, and today we will revise this chapter because we have learned this chapter in the previous classes. Okay, we will revise about the where do we get water from and storage of water and its uses. Okay, so students, first of all, let's know that all living things need water to live. Without water, air and food, any living things cannot live without them. Okay, so water is also need for human beings and plants and animals. Okay, so let's learn main points of this chapter. For that, you can see here on the next page. Our first point is, where do we get water from? Can you tell me? We get water from rainfalls of rivers, ponds and lakes. Okay, water is also found under the ground. We can get this water by digging well. A deep hole dug to get water from under the ground is called well. Okay, we should not waste water. We should not throw wastage into the well, lake, pond or rivers. We should always keep them clean. Students, in this picture you can see that the sources of water is given here, and you have to learn this point, that are sources of water. First of all, rain, well, stream, river and lake. Do you know? Well, rain and stream, river and lake are natural sources of water. Okay, so you have to learn these sources of water. Okay, after then, storage of water. Where we store the water? Water can be stored in many ways. It can be stored in pots, buckets or tanks in our homes. You will have seen these storage of water. Okay, and water in rivers and other water bodies can also be stored in dams. A dam is a wall built across the river to hold back water and store it. Okay, and now you can see that some name of places are given here, and you have to rearrange these letters and complete these places name. Okay, like river, dam, well and pond. These are the sources of water. Okay, and in this picture you can see that where do we store the water, like this pot and tap, bottle, tank and the can. Okay, and these are covered. You can see that these are covered, and we should not fill the water in the open container like this pot, and all these containers are open and they have no lid, so we should not store the water in these containers. Okay, after then, our next point is uses of water, means water and its uses. Water is needed for many things. Water is needed for cooking, washing and bathing. It is also needed for putting out a fire. And all living things such as plant and animals need water. We should drink clean water. Drinking dirty water can make us ill. Students, do you know? Not only human need the water, but also such as plant and animals need water to live, because without water they cannot live. So also need the water for them. Okay, so now chapter is over, and you can see that in this picture these are uses of water are given. Let's read it. We use the water for drinking, cooking, and for plant, and having bath means you can take the bath with the water, and cleaning. Okay, so these are 3 points of this chapter, main points that you have to learn: sources of water and storage of water and uses of water. So let's learn it again. Sources of water are well, rain, stream, river, tap, lake. Okay, and after then storage of water: pot, tank, bottle, and this tank, and cane. Okay, and we should fill the water in the covered pot or container. Okay, and after then uses of water are drinking and cooking, bathing, cleaning, and for plants, and washing the clothes, for wash the hand. Okay, these are the uses of water. So students, like this you have to complete or read the chapter water and all exercise of this chapter. Okay, now let's know about the well. Do you know what is well? A deep hole dug to get water from under the ground is called a well. Once again students, let's learn. Well, a deep hole dug to get water from under the ground is called well. And you know what is dam? A dam built across a river to hold back water and store it is called a dam. Once again, a wall built across a river to hold back water and store it is called a dam. Okay, and summary is: rainwater fills river, lake, and ponds. Rainwater fills rivers, lake, and ponds, and we need water to drink, bath, wash, cook food, and put out a fire, etc. And then water can be stored using buckets, tanks, etc. And we should not waste water. And when we go to take a bath, we should always use a bucket and a mug for bathing, because we should not waste the water. So students, like this you have to read this chapter carefully and complete all the exercise in your book and your CW and SW notebook, and learn all the fill in the blanks and true false, and choose the correct option and all question answers of this chapter. Okay, and make the list of storage of water. Where do we store the water at your home, and write to their own uses of water. Okay, and write that how can we keep the water clean for the drinking. Okay, and that's enough for today students. In the next video we will revise or read the next chapter 13. Okay, till then you have to complete all exercise of this chapter, and see you again. Bye. Thank you everyone.